Give it up for Disco Devon. Disco Devon. So, growing up, I asked a lot of questions. I was real annoying. And I'm thankful that nobody punched me in the mouth and told me to shut the fuck up. Well, besides my father, but that's a different story. I always thought asking tough questions is important. And I'm here to ask some tough questions like, if white supremacists hate color so much, why do they wear colored clothes? I mean, especially you got these guys wearing all red like they're in the Bloods. Like, it don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. Or you think if Jim Bob comes home from a long day of lynching and he finds his girl wearing some colored panties, do you think he beats her ass? He's like, only white panties in this house. But it's crazy that, or like Hitler. If Hitler actually succeeded in his ultimate goal, would there even be a Hamas today? I don't know, man. But it's crazy that there's people out there that just want to wipe a whole race of people off the face of the earth. It's fucked up, man. That's not even little dick energy. That's inverted micro penis energy. Basically, you're fucking yourself at that point. And that's what racism is. Little micro penis energy. And growing up, my parents taught me to love and respect everyone, no matter where they're from. Because you can't pick and choose where you're born, where you're fucking from. You're just here. You gotta fucking deal with it. And I appreciate that advice because throughout my life, most of my friends have been non-white, and many of the women I've been with were from different backgrounds, like Black, Asian, Latina, Romanian, retarded. Not actually retarded, but
I like it.
Maybe not retarded. And you get a lot of different perspectives, rich cultures, different perspectives that you don't get from just hanging around all white people all the time. So, for example, in college, when I was in college, my mom worked in the office of the Jesse Jackson Townhomes. And this was a public housing, Section 8, back in South Carolina where I lived. And I was talking to some buddies one night and telling them, my mom she works in this projects and this and that. They're like, we ain't never been to projects. And so I was like, oh shit. So I told them I'd take them one night. And I've been in and out of different hoods and stuff, hanging around, buying weed, smoking weed. So I felt comfortable, right? It's not my first rodeo. And so I take them through, and you would have thought, the look on their face, they were in a fucking African safari expedition or something, bro. I'd take them around, and over to the right, you see boarded up windows. Over to the left, there's a crackhead tweaking out. And there's a rare sighting of a father and his baby. Oh no, that's just a gangbanger with a bag of coke. Sorry. But, so we're leaving, right? As we're leaving the neighborhood, blue lights hit. And I was like, oh shit, we're about to get pulled over for being white in a black neighborhood. And so we're looking at each other, and the officer comes up, and he knocks on the window, and he's like, are you guys lost? Do you know where you're at? It's not safe for you to be here. You need an escort. We need to back up. We got 3 white guys in a bad neighborhood that need an escort out. No, but if that would have happened, that shit would have been hilarious. But what did happen was, first thought in my head was, what excuse is going to get me out of the situation this time? And that's fucked up because being around people from different backgrounds, I learned that that's not the first thing that comes to your mind when you get pulled over, especially if there's not one white person in the car. Your first thought is like, am I getting shot? Am I getting killed? Am I getting arrested? And the very last thing is, I might get out with a ticket. It's fucked up, man. I wish I could snap my fingers and change that. But until we can actually change that, I recommend having at least one white person in the car with you at all times for insurance purposes. So I provide such services, so find me after the show and we can make a deal. But just trying to save lives out here, right? Just trying to save lives. But thinking back, middle school, I had many different friends from different backgrounds, and I had a good friend that was Filipino. And I didn't know what the fuck Filipino was, but he was cool. So I fucked with him. And then flash forward 20 years later, I got a wifey that's half Filipino, half Samoan. And unfortunately, she's not here tonight, but she's watching. I love you, baby. She's beautiful. And she is the best fucking cook I've ever met in my entire life. And they can attest to that.
Just really blow him a kiss.
This makes for such good food, man. So many people, so many races with good food, and y'all fucking eating fucking bullshit. What is it? Microwave TV dinners and shit. But I just I I appreciate her so much, and having that different perspective and stuff. I could never date another white girl again, because they could never cook like she could. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there that can cook some good food, but what is she gonna cook me? Fucking hamburger helper and instant mashed potatoes? It's like eating disintegrated sandpaper, bro. I need some spice in my life. Fuck that. I lived with white people for 20 years. I served my time, man. I served my time. But I believe the key to ending racism is for all the races to come together.
All right.
And fuck. Just make babies, create a universal race, have everyone just fucking create a melting pot, and that's it. But if these same race couples that y'all are the last of the dying breed, they're beautiful. I'm not saying y'all break up, but for our future generations, we're counting on y'all. That's my time. My name's Jeff.